Hi, everybody.
Hello. Should I keep my glasses on or off?
I don't mind.
That is all that glare. I'll take them off.
Okay.
No, I can't see. So it occurred to me the other day on our morning bike ride that I would be well served by employing what I think we refer to as an unconscious coach. Which their role would be to do little more than just to listen to me moan, and then I could get it out of my system, and I wouldn't have to burden you with it.
Well, that was the feedback when I realized that I wasn't doing a good job of just listening to you, that I was actually, when you were in the middle of a moan, started trying to coach you because I got destabilized and was kind of concerned because it seemed like you were thinking that your experience was coming from the outside and that you were a victim to certain things, and rather than just kind of realizing, oh, Angus is just, not seeing things straight, he's going to come back to himself, I started to think I need to help you out, and that didn't go well.
Yeah, and that's the golden rule of coaching, is to first and foremost be of a stable-minded disposition yourself, I imagine.
Yes, it is.
And not only that, you were getting on your soapbox because you were so appalled that I would be adopting an outside-in perspective on things, that you felt duty-bound to correct me.
Well, I was taking it personally, and I notice I have this tendency to take it personally when you complain about the youngest.
Yes, which I guess has been quite apparent this week because I guess school has started. What has it been? Is it already been 2 weeks? This is the second week. It's just not acceptable that this is the middle of summer. Why on earth would they be starting school in the middle of summer? I didn't start school until the middle of September, I don't think.
Yeah, I know. We started in September when I was growing up.
It's almost barbaric. Barbaric for the parents more than anything else, maybe. Well, actually, no, not at all. I'm sure it's tough to go back to school and have to get your head in a book.
So
anyway, I don't like that. That makes me a bit moany in the morning this week, the last couple of weeks.
So when I'm not a good listener, you want an unconscious coach?
I want an unconscious coach, someone I can ring up and vomit all over. So I can just get it out of my system. I think that would be a valuable service that someone could offer me. Anybody out there, any takers? Because my wife won't have it. It's not to her liking. It's actually not really to my liking. I think it's one of those moments where I definitely get unconscious. I definitely take my thinking seriously. I've got myself into a little bit of a low mood, and then probably you're rabbiting on about something, and and then I get my teeth into something, and I think at the moment, because I'm going to have to get an ungodly hour every day, that seems to be my default setting. I'll have a good moan about having to take my daughter to school and all the teenage shenanigans that go along with that. Vis-a-vis,
oh, and she's driving herself to school.
Vis-a-vis learning to drive and having to, maybe you'd feel that would be more relaxing, but it actually is, it demands a higher level of focus, which I don't think at that time in the day I'm really able to really summon up to a degree that I feel happy about.
I don't think I've ever found having our teenage daughter driving more relaxing. I don't know where that would come from.
No. So I guess I'm trying to I guess that sounds like a bit of an excuse, but it's not really, because I'm just, even that is being outside in and taking my thinking seriously. Mm-hmm. I would say that obviously I would be much better served by looking at things from a different vantage point.
And it was really helpful for you to remind me that you're okay. I don't need to help you out. You're going to stabilize. You will come back to yourself. And I can just be kind to you when you get destabilized. And if I get destabilized, that's not my cue to go and try and help you. It's my cue to try and get back to myself.
Yes. So I guess that's a real movement for me, because in the midst of that low mood, I was still able to present you with that offering of looking at things from a different point of view.
And we got on with the bike ride and enjoyed it.
We did, and then there was some levity around us imagining me having. I think at that point it was a virtual assistant in, I don't know, somewhere in the Far East that I could ring up, or somewhere, wherever I could ring up. You're giving me that look.
Why?
You're giving me that look as if being politically correct.
Why that geographical location?
Well, I was going to be more specific than that, but then I thought the Far East would actually get me off the hook and that you wouldn't be looking at me like that. But no, I just think virtual assistants tend to not necessarily be in the United States. They tend to be more, I think, more of the Far East with virtual assistants. Maybe I'm wrong
I think you
in that
are.
assumption. Anyway, I don't think I was that specific, but I thought that it would be good for me to have a virtual assistant that I could call up. And maybe I thought of the Far East because maybe that would be a different language. And that
So they wouldn't even be able to
They wouldn't even
understand
be
you?
able to understand. They'd just be going, yes, sir. Carry on. They could even say, I don't understand, and that would be acceptable. Because no one should really understand that train of thought. Because I don't even understand it.
Right. So they would be less bothered by it.
They'd be less bothered by it. That was my train of thought.
Got it. So anywhere where English isn't the language spoken.
Anywhere where English is not the language spoken. Yes. Wow, that was cleverly negotiated by me, I think.
Oh, well, have a good weekend, everybody.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
I'm probably not going to have a good weekend.